Yo, what's up? Listen, I don't know why you're not in BF Squared yet, but by the end of today's video, I'm sure that you will be compelled to click that join button. Let's go!
Hey, are you ready to break fear and build freedom in your life? Well, if so, you're in the right place. Welcome to BF Squared. Let's get started. Woo!
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Devontae Blow. I'm the founder and creator of Break Fear, Build Freedom, also known as BF Squared. It's an online community for faith-driven, growth-minded entrepreneurs, leaders, and creatives. Listen, if you have a God-given ability to be out in the marketplace and create a business, be a creative or be an entrepreneur, I want you in this community. And the reason why I'm so passionate and excited about that is because today we had a meeting. We had our weekly live check-in this morning. And I tell you what, the way that God is moving in so many people's lives is so beautiful to see. I'm absolutely honored to be on this side of the camera and just be watching and being able to watch like God move, God transform mindsets, God bring in increase, enlarging people's territory. It is just so amazing. I have one person who was on there, and this morning was heavy real estate. There was a lot of real estate agents on there this morning, but it's not exclusive. So if you're not a real estate agent, don't think, oh, I can't join BF Squared. No, that is not what I'm saying. However, this morning we had a lot of real estate agents on, and there's one in Texas, and she was sharing a lot about her business and how she tripled her average sales price. Her average sales price in her area is around 240,000. She had listings and buyers and things closed in the 700s and has another listing coming up that will be approximately $3 million. What? Oh my goodness. But those things are great. And we want to be able to spur one another on to a good work and produce fruit like that. But more importantly, she talked about also how the end of last year, she was struggling because she was, she was in the hospital. She was having these migraines. She was, as she would say, combative, right? But she wanted to change her ways. She didn't want to reap the karma, if you will, of sowing bad seeds. And so she changed her mindset. And y'all, the ways that God has been blessing her, not only in her business, but in her family life. And it's just amazing to see. And so she comes in with the biggest smile. She's having a good time. We have another person who's a real estate agent. She just started. I don't think she's even 6 months in. You guys, she has not only sold multi-million-dollar properties, but she has a pipeline that is amazing. Not to mention, all right, she just did a crazy neighborhood event that she was nervous about. She's like, I don't know what to do, and we spurred her on to do that, and the results from that have been absolutely amazing. Not only that, right? I know I'm going on, but listen, this is the reason why I love this. But her husband is going to join her in her business now. They were afraid to make the leaps and make transitions, right? They've been married for a long time and have been set, had a pretty good way about them. But they took the leap. They're like, you know what? Let's try this. And so, we're praying, we are encouraging, we are standing with them, and I know that they're going to be successful. This is what BF Squared is all about. It's not only about, oh my gosh, my numbers have gone up. I'm making more money than what I did last year. It's about, are you healthy mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, relationally? Are you healthy? Right? I'm not a marriage counselor, but is your marriage being affected positively by your mindset? Right? Like, those things are super important to us because we're a community. This isn't hey, we're all going to go in here, we're going to coach, and I don't care what you do as long as your numbers look better than what they did last year. No, this is a community that will see, believe, and call out the best in you in every aspect that you allow us to. In every aspect that you allow us to. We want you to be amazing because we know that God has called you. And so here's my call to action. If you are a aspiring entrepreneur, if you are a brand new entrepreneur, if you've been an entrepreneur for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years, we want you to try us out. Try out this community. because we know, especially in entrepreneurship, how fear can keep us playing small, can keep us to, not even launch, to not expand. There's so many ways that fear can take the wheel or take the driver's seat. We don't say that you have to be fearless. We just understand that there's a place to put fear, right? Because fear oftentimes can save your life. For instance, if you're driving too fast and it's raining, fear says, hey, slow down a little bit, right? Naturally, okay? However, if fear is saying, hey, and this is my personal testimony, hey, Devontae, you know what? You should stay at this restaurant in Coopville, Washington. You should stay in this restaurant and play it safe. Yeah, you have these cool ideas about launching this or launching that, but no, what if you fail? What if nobody buys? What if you come off too salesy? What if your friends and your family stop answering the phone because they think you're just going to pitch them on something? Nah, you shouldn't do it, because anybody that leaves Coopville or Whidbey Island, they come back. You don't want to look like a fool. Fear speaks loud. But us in the BF Squared community, we speak louder. Why? Because we know that there's greatness inside of you. And we want you here with us. We want you, your auntie, your mama, your grandmama, your brother, your uncle. We want all of them. We want it all. We want everybody in BF Squared. No, really. No joking. All joking aside. This is something that will be bigger than what we even know right now. And the reason is because there are so many people out there that are fighting this lonely road of entrepreneurship. It's lonely out there, man. Like, people understand, that when business gets hard or whatever, but if they're not an entrepreneur, they don't really know. If you can go back to a 9 to 5 and man, work sucked today, but you're at a 9 to 5, you're still getting paid. It's completely different than, hey man, work sucked today and I didn't sell anything. I had no customers. Nobody came through those doors. That's a different level of right? Because that's money out of your pocket. That's stressors, right? You got bills to pay. You got a family to take care of. You got mouths to feed, right? Oftentimes you have a future plan, so it hurts different. So here it is. Join a community that's filled with entrepreneurs that understand how loud fear can be, how deep it hurts when you go a day without selling, a month without selling, a quarter without selling something, but also understands the joys of when you actually tap in, when you're so inundated with so many customers, when you see those visions come to fruition. There are so many testimonies. There's so many amazing things happening in BF Squared. I'm sure that there are other places that amazing things are happening. I'm not doubting that. In fact, you know what? Here are a couple testimonies from people who are in BF Squared right now. I want you to listen to these. Let's go.
Hey, it's Andrea. I just wanted to share my experience in the BF Squared community. So far, it has been amazing. The motivation that I get from this community, from Devontae, is so helpful throughout the week. That, coupled with the shared experiences from others in the community, where they're willing to provide examples, scenarios, advice, it's really helpful. And then we have a connection every Wednesday morning where, we can get together and kind of chat through our week, talk about our wins, talk about any challenges that we may have. And it's just really something that helps to keep you going throughout the week. So if you're not involved in this community, you are missing out, and I appreciate everyone in it.
When I found this community, I was honestly struggling with a lot of self-doubt. I was struggling with keeping the momentum going. I was losing sight of my goals on a day-to-day basis and needed some accountability. So being in this community has taught me something huge, taught me that there's other people out there that are just like me, people that can understand where I'm coming from, even though they might be in a different business than I'm in. They can totally relate to what I'm saying of having the self-doubt, not feeling like I have what it takes to be successful in my business, and honestly, just the day-to-day. So being in this community has taught me something huge. The biggest thing is that every single day, no matter how big or how small, making the effort to take a step forward helps me grow in my business. And it doesn't have to be monumentous to move the needle because it's the long game. I'm learning that each time that I take a step forward, I build that confidence. I build that momentum. And some days, quite frankly, I don't want to do anything, but if I can do one small act, then I don't start in that cycle of self-doubt and worrying that I've let myself down and that I'm not achieving my goals that I had set in my business. So the biggest shift, I think, has been to trust myself, to believe that I do have what it takes to be successful in my real estate business, and stop waiting for perfection. I don't need things to be perfect in order to take steps forward. I don't need everything to be just aligned to take just a small step forward. Again, it's been monumentous for me to take small steps, if that makes sense. Honestly, I'm not fearless yet, but I'm becoming that person that's not so scared of the fear, that I can face it head on, and by taking small chunks or addressing it in just small chunks builds my confidence. So if you're on the edge wondering if you should say yes to achieving your big goals, just do it. You don't have to have it all together. Just start, because freedom begins with one small step.
This why I love this group. It keeps me going. I struggle. I'm a struggle bus person, and I hold myself back, and that's the whole point of this group too. I've gone through some of the stuff, and I remind myself some of that fear-based mentality that I have, and but I just keep going. I certainly have I don't quit, but I struggle. So, but
and I admire that so much in you, Tori. I don't think you know how much I admire you, and I think of you during the week. Like, you have been like the one person when I started this journey that I feel like has been like the rock for me, like the comfort. Which we need to meet up and do coffee again. Yes. But like, Tori showed up for me when I got thrown that open house, and I'm like, I have no idea what to do with this $2.4 million listing. She didn't know me from anybody except for being in the group. Mm-hmm. And she showed up with her signs. She is digging holes. She is across the street, crossing traffic with these signs. She is at the open house. And then she shows up for me when I go to Arizona and I ask her to sit in on an inspection. Then she shows up for me again to meet up with coffee, to give me ideas. So Tori, and you keep showing up here. Like, I feel like that we got brought together and then we keep connecting here. And that means something to me.
Thank you.
Listen, I ain't gonna beg you, but I will plead with you. If you're out there, if you're looking for a community that is willing to see, believe, and call out the best in you in every aspect of your life that you allow us to, join Break Fear, Build Freedom. Join the BF Squared movement. Join the BF Squared community, because we're better together. Man is not supposed to be alone. Come on up in there, man. Hey, listen, that is us, BF Squared. Listen, if you like more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe to our content. Click the notification button as well. Boom! We are on a mission to help over 1,000 entrepreneurs create freedom in their life. Break fear, build freedom. Let's go!